Welcome to my channel Official History of Coins journey, where hidden treasures meet everyday history, where something small can carry a story far bigger than its size. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece that could be sitting quietly in collections, waiting for its moment to shine. First up, we're talking about a single coin, just one coin, but one that carries a powerful legacy. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar with the D mint mark. This coin was struck at the United States Mint in Denver, and it represents a unique chapter in American coin history. The story of this coin begins after the tragic loss of John F. Kennedy in 1963. To honor him, the Kennedy half-dollar was introduced in 1964, quickly becoming one of the most recognized coins in the country. By 1973, the coin had already gone through changes. Earlier versions contained silver, but by this year, the composition had shifted to a copper-nickel clad. Even so, collectors never lost interest, especially in specific mint-marked versions like the Denver D. The 1973 D half-dollar was not released into general circulation in the same way as earlier coins. Instead, it was primarily included in official mint sets, which immediately makes it more desirable among collectors today. Because fewer of these coins were casually spent or circulated, many examples remained in excellent condition. And in the coin world, condition is everything. A well-preserved coin can multiply its value many times over. What truly makes the 1973 D half-dollar exciting is its potential in high-grade condition. Coins graded at the top levels, such as MS-65, MS-66, or even higher, are considered premium collector pieces. Now imagine this, an ordinary-looking coin that could be worth far more than expected. That's exactly the thrill behind this piece. In top condition, this coin can reach impressive prices. Collectors are especially drawn to coins with sharp details, clean surfaces, and strong luster. The better the condition, the higher the demand, and the higher the price climbs. There have been sales where high-grade 1973 D Kennedy half-dollars have reached values of $150, $300, and even beyond $1,000 for exceptional specimens. That's where things get exciting. And here, the key, this is still just one coin, not a set, not multiple pieces. A single 1973 D half-dollar can carry that level of value depending on its quality. The demand for Kennedy half-dollars continues to grow, especially among new collectors entering the market. This keeps pushing interest and prices upward over time. Another factor that adds to its appeal is history. Owning this coin means holding a piece of American heritage, tied to a moment that shaped a nation. Collectors also love the idea that these coins were never heavily circulated, making them feel more exclusive compared to everyday pocket change. If you ever come across one of these coins, especially in mint condition, you could be holding something far more valuable than it appears at first glance. The market for collectible coins is always evolving, and pieces like the 1973 D half-dollar continue to gain attention as people search for hidden gems. And that's the beauty of coin collecting. Sometimes the smallest items carry the biggest surprises. A single coin, quietly sitting, could turn into a valuable asset. So keep your eyes open, check your collections, and never underestimate what you might already have. Because this one coin, the 1973 D Kennedy half-dollar, could be your next big discovery. Next coin, your 1985 P Kennedy half-dollar is sitting in your drawer, and right now, you might think it's just 50 cents. But what if I told you that this exact coin could be worth a small fortune? We are talking about the 1985 P Kennedy half-dollar, a coin that holds a story of tragedy, legacy, and incredible hidden value. The coin was born from one of the most heartbreaking moments in American history. Hours after the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in Dallas, Texas, on November 22, 1963, Congress moved with incredible speed to honor the fallen leader by redesigning the half-dollar. Just over a month after his death, the first Kennedy half-dollars were already being minted, a stunning response to a grieving nation. Millions of mourning Americans snatched up these coins as souvenirs, wanting to hold a piece of history in their hands. This was not just a coin. It was a national tribute, and the passion for collecting it has never truly faded. The story of your 1985 P. Kennedy half-dollar began long before 1985. By the early 1960s, the half-dollar was already losing its place in daily commerce. But when the first silver Kennedy half-dollars appeared in 1964, people hoarded them immediately, believing they were inherently more valuable than other coins. This public reaction, fueled by love for the fallen president, practically removed the half-dollar from circulation. By the time your coin was minted in 1985, the denomination had become almost extinct in everyday transactions, even though the mint kept producing them until 2002. This scarcity in circulation is a key reason why so many of these coins remain preserved in mint condition today. Let me give you the full details of the coin you might be holding. The 1985 P. Kennedy half-dollar was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and it bears the distinctive P mint mark located right under Kennedy's neck on the obverse side. It features a left-facing portrait of President Kennedy designed by Chief Engraver Gilroy Roberts on the front, while the reverse displays the presidential seal with a heraldic eagle designed by Frank Gasparro. The total mintage for the 1985 P was 18,706,962 coins, a number that seems huge on the surface, but tells only part of the value story. Here is the truth that most people never realize. A 1985 Kennedy half-dollar in average circulated condition is worth just 60 to 75 cents, barely above face value. But the exact same coin, in pristine uncirculated condition, has sold for as much as $1,900 at auction. That is a difference of nearly 4,000 times the face value, all determined by a single factor, the condition of your coin. The real jackpot comes from coins that have survived in exceptional mint state grades. According to PCGS, the 1985 P becomes scarce at MS66 grade, and in MS67 or higher, it is incredibly difficult to find. A 1985 P graded MS65 sold for $2,645 back in July 2003, and that record still stands today. The current PCGS price guide value for an MS67 Plus specimen is $2,500, and experts believe this coin could top that price in a future auction. The Denver Mint version of the same year, the 1985 D, has set the all-time high for the series at $3,250 for an MS68 example. What about proof versions? The 1985 S proof half-dollars, struck at the San Francisco Mint with deep cameo frosty designs on mirror backgrounds, are a completely different story. A perfect PR70 deep cameo specimen achieved $575 at auction, while PR69 examples sell for just $29 and PR68 coins are available for only $16. The mint set pieces from Philadelphia are also interesting, with 1,710,571 coins produced specifically for collectors in mint sets. Now let me tell you why this coin has serious future potential. The Kennedy half-dollar series as a whole is experiencing renewed collector interest in 2026, with demand for certified high-grade examples growing steadily. Online auction exposure has pushed values higher, and increased interest in numismatics has created a strong foundation for price appreciation. While the 1985 P is not yet considered rare in lower grades, any business strike pieces grading above MS66 or MS67 are regarded as conditional rarities, meaning their scarcity is tied directly to their exceptional preservation. What makes this coin even more exciting for future growth is its survival rate. PCGS estimates that of the 18.7 million coins minted, only 130,948 have survived in MS65 or better condition, and far fewer at the MS67 level. In fact, NGC has graded only one single example at MS68, and PCGS has just a handful at MS67+, showing just how rare these top-tier coins really are. The absolute maximum value potential for the 1985 P Kennedy half-dollar sits at an incredible $3,250, matching the record set by its Denver counterpart. Your 1985 P Kennedy half-dollar is not just a piece of pocket change. It is a piece of American history, a memorial to a beloved president, and potentially a valuable investment that could grow significantly in the years ahead. The key is understanding what you have. Check your coin carefully for sharp strike details, full luster, and minimal contact marks. If it has been sitting untouched since 1985, you might be holding a hidden treasure. Get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC, because certification confirms authenticity and condition, and certified coins consistently sell for higher prices than raw ones. The difference between a 50-cent coin and a $2,000 investment comes down to one thing: knowing what you have. Do not let this opportunity pass you by. Second coin, the 1994 P Kennedy half-dollar, is a remarkable coin that continues to attract attention from collectors around the world, especially those who recognize hidden value in modern issues. This single coin, struck in 1994 with the P mint mark at the United States Mint in Philadelphia, carries both historical importance and growing collector demand. The Kennedy half-dollar series itself began in 1964, created to honor John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination, making every coin in this series a lasting tribute. By 1994, the coin had evolved into a copper-nickel-clad composition, yet its symbolic value and collector interest remained incredibly strong. What makes the 1994 P version stand out is that it was primarily distributed through mint sets rather than heavy everyday circulation, which means fewer coins experienced wear and tear. Because of this, collectors today are actively searching for high-grade examples, especially those with brilliant uncirculated condition and strong eye appeal. There is a growing number of collectors entering the coin market, and many of them are specifically looking for Kennedy half-dollars to complete their collections. This rising demand means that more and more people are willing to buy the 1994 P half-dollar, especially when it appears in top condition. The coin's design, featuring the iconic portrait of President Kennedy on the obverse and the presidential seal on the reverse, continues to captivate collectors. Coins that show sharp details, clean surfaces, and original mint luster are considered premium pieces and can command significantly higher prices. Now here is where things become exciting for collectors and sellers alike, because the value of this coin can rise dramatically depending on its grade. In average condition, collectors still show strong interest, but in high mint state grades like MS65, MS66 or higher, the value climbs quickly. There have been instances where exceptional examples of the 1994 P Kennedy half-dollar have reached values of $120, $250, and even over $750 when certified in near-perfect condition. And remember, this is just one single coin, not a collection, not multiple pieces, but a single coin with the potential to reach impressive prices. The reason behind this growing value is simple: limited high-grade availability combined with increasing collector demand. Many collectors are constantly searching online marketplaces, auctions, and coin shows, hopping to find a perfect example of this coin. The competition among buyers adds to the excitement, pushing prices higher whenever a well-preserved piece appears for sale. Another important factor is the historical connection, as every Kennedy half-dollar represents a significant era in American history. Owning the 1994 P half-dollar is not just about its metal content, but about holding a meaningful collectible tied to a powerful legacy. As time goes on, coins like this continue to gain recognition, especially among new collectors who are discovering the series for the first time. That's why many people believe this coin has strong future potential, with prices that can continue to rise as demand increases. If you already have this coin or manage to find one in excellent condition, you could be holding something truly valuable. The key is condition, preservation, and timing, because the better the coin, the higher the price it can achieve in the market. In the world of coin collecting, opportunities like this do not always stay hidden for long, and smart collectors know when to act. So this single 1994 P Kennedy half-dollar stands as a powerful reminder that even modern coins can carry surprising value. And for those who recognize its potential, this coin is not just collectible, it is an opportunity waiting to be realized.